Welcome to We Are the Raiders. Raiders versus Broncos Aftermath. September 11th, 2023.
All aboard, ye mateys! Come sail away!
The Raiders won 17-16. The weather was absolutely awesome. It was overcast. At Mile High, the sun just beats down on you. The radiation is really intense. It was great to have the cloud cover. This was a somewhat ugly game. Both teams were making some mistakes. But Russell Wilson did have great completion percentage, and Jimmy Garoppolo was pretty good other than that interception. Jimmy Garoppolo was 20 of 26 for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns with 1 interception. Russell Wilson was 27 of 34 for 177 yards and 2 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs had 19 carries with 48 yards. Paul Williams had 52 yards with a lot less carries, only 13 carries. Jacoby Myers had 9 receptions for 81 yards and 2 touchdowns. ESPN says he's in percussion protocol after a bad hit. Let's see. SP Ryan had 8 carries, 41 yards. And then the rest of our receivers, Devontae Adams, he had 6 receptions for 66 yards. Josh Jacobs had 2 receptions for 23 yards. Austin Hooper had 1 reception for 20 yards. That was a great play. DeAndre Carter had 1 for 5 yards. Zamir White had 1 for 5 yards. The unsung heroes on defense. Nate the Hobgoblin Hobbs led the team with tackles. He had 8 tackles and 4 assists. Jacorian Bennett, the rookie, had 7 tackles. Divine Diablo had 5 tackles and 4 assists. Trayvon Morgan had 5 tackles and 1 assist. Robert Spillane had 4 tackles and 3 assists. M. Peters had 3 tackles and no assists. Max Crosby had 2 tackles and 3 assists. Marcus Epps had 2 tackles and 3 assists. Jerry Tillery had 1 tackle and 2 assists. Luke Masterson had 1 tackle, 1 assist. Tyree Wilson and Bilal Nichols each had an assist. Max Crosby and Jerry Tillery both had a sack. Number 6, A.J. Cole, the greatest player of all time, made a 49-yard punt. And then Daniel Carlson, he was perfect as usual. 1 of 1 for 24 yards and 5 points. Let's get real here. When you let Russell Wilson complete 80% of his passes in a game, the corners and the safeties are not doing a good enough job. And actually, there's not enough pressure on Russell Wilson to let him get out and make those throws. We're going to have to play a lot better on offense and defense if we have any chance of beating the Bills. They play tonight, and that shortens their week, which is a good thing for us. I had a fantastic time. It was my first time watching the Raiders play Denver in Denver. It was awesome. Watching Daniel Carlson make a 67-yard field goal in warm-ups was awesome. The Raiders are number 1 in the AFC West. Thank you, Richard, for making it possible for me to go to this game. I had a wonderful time.